This is Pick a Crystal Tarot for Sagittarius for the middle of August. So shout out to all my fellow Sages out there. Do me a favor, please pick one of the crystals. Please pick the one that speaks to you right now. And the way that it's going to work is we're going to do two readings. We're going to do a reading if you choose the black obsidian or if you choose the blue calcite. And then there's 4 cards in the main spread and 2 clarifying cards. So we'll see what comes up for Sag for the middle of August. And again, shout out to all my Sages out there. Hope you've survived the retrograde well. And let's see what we have for you, Sag. All right. Okay. All right, Sag. So you're starting out with the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups, right? 9 of Pentacles is amazing, right? This is the card of abundance, in my opinion, right? Like whenever you get the 9 of Pentacles in a reading, the really beautiful thing about it is that you can see here, right? So she has grapes on her cloak. Grapes in the tarot represent, something that is valuable and hard to cultivate, hard to grow. So, but when you get through the process of growing grapes, it leads to a powerful place of abundance. And you can see on the 9 of Pentacles, she has 6 pentacles on one side and 3 pentacles on the other. She believes and lives with the fact that like 6 pentacles are more than enough. These 9 pentacles are hers, but it's like, 6 are more than enough for me. I can give 3 to others, right? She has a falcon on her arm. That falcon represents focus. And this is a card of independence, luxuries, like being able to grow so much beauty in your life through your work, how you've been focusing on the things that you've been focusing on, Sag. And so, reaching a place of abundance is really powerful. So for the reading to start off with the 9 of Pentacles, it's really great. I mean, you have it with the 7 of Cups. Now, the 7 of Cups is more challenging, but, any challenging card in tarot is a really powerful place to manifest. The thing about the 7 of Cups is it's a card of options. It's a card of just, being able to choose your adventure, Sag. Like there's so many opportunities that have been presented to you in your life or recently. You've been thinking about these opportunities with these cups being presented to you. There's, there's good things and bad things with every single cup, but you don't know. And, the challenge with the 7 of Cups is that it is a card of overanalysis. It's a card of being stuck, right? Because if you choose one of these cups, it could be the Ace of Cups. It could be, a King and Queen of Cups that's going to be so powerful for you. So this is a card of just overthinking. Right. So this is a very Sagittarius thing, right? This is telling you that you have to do your best to, get out of your mind a little bit and more into your heart. That's the point. You have to pick a cup. And then, it might be the Ace of Cups, which will make your life overflow with joy and emotion and happiness, right? So any places in your life where you've been thinking about options or just thinking too much in general, right? It's led to a place of abundance with the 9 of Pentacles in some way. Right? Like that, we can't be too hard on ourselves when we think too much, right? Or when we're over analyzing with the 7 of Cups, because it's a powerful place of manifestation. Any challenging card can bring about a lot into your life if you are controlling the challenges of the card. So if you have allowed your thoughts to just move freely without any judgment of them, right? And you've been processing what you've been thinking, right? Think about the places in your life where it's led to abundance. Now, pretty incredible, right? So, you have the 6 of Cups and the King of Wands. The King of Wands is Sagittarius, so this could be you. So this is Sagittarius coming up in a very powerful position here, right? The 6 of Cups is a card of nostalgia. So especially with that 7 of Cups in the retrograde, a lot of past experiences, feelings, emotions you have been processing with that 7 of Cups. The beauty of the 6 of Cups, in my opinion, is that the 6 of Cups is childlike energy. Right. So to me, from everything that I've learned from tarot, the 6 of Cups could be a soulmate. Right. So if this is about love for you, this means that there could be a soulmate coming in for you. If that's what you want, if you're looking for love. But the 6 of Cups is to me, the way to manifest a soulmate, or the way to manifest living life with just more profound love, like you found a soulmate if you're alone and you're not looking for love, the Six of Cups is childlike energy, right? Like, to me, the biggest goal that we have in life, especially for Sag, because Sag embodies this energy the most, it's a childlike energy, right? Like, life makes us so serious. We have to work. We got to pay bills. Sagittarius is that golden retriever energy, right? So it's like, this is a Sag card to me. I mean, everyone should reflect on the Six of Cups as like, what can you do in your life? How can you be more childlike in your life? How can you do the things that bring out that little kid in you? Whenever the Six of Cups comes up for me in a reading or in my readings, I think about like toddlers playing at the park, having so much fun. When you see toddlers just running around and so joyful, that is our true essence, right? So again, this could be a soulmate coming in for you if you are looking for love, or just in general, if you want this childlike energy, if you want to have this wonderful, powerful, way of living with the Six of Cups, which is really one of the best ways to live, then you got to be you, and you got to be bold and assertive. You got to follow your passions, follow your creativity. You have to tap into your action. If you're looking for love and you catch a vibe in the world, go for it. If there's an idea that you feel like will bring more happiness and ease and childlike energy for you, you need to go for it with the King of Wands. You need to be bold and assertive, right? The King of Wands is the epitome of just like action and going for what you want without any hesitation or fear, right? So we'll clarify, but that's really powerful. Definitely look out for that Seven of Cups, because don't get stuck in your head too much, Sag. So to clarify the reading for you all right, see, I talked about the Ace of Cups, and now the Ace of Cups is being clarified, right? So that Seven of Cups means that you need to choose one of those cups. You need to choose one of the options. Don't stay stuck in your options. It's nice to have options, especially if you're looking for love, if you're dating, and if you have a lot of options, or if you just have a lot of things that you like to do, which is a very Sagittarius energy, right? Sagittarius is a card of adventure and freedom. And, for me personally as a Sag, there's so many things that I like to do that are adventurous, that make me feel free. But the reading is saying you need to pick one thing. You need to pick this one cup, right? And really, this cup is you. You have to start by picking yourself, by picking you as your own cup and filling your own cup, and knowing that you have everything that you need to love yourself, to live a life that's fulfilling for yourself, right? Because, the Ace of Cups, you can easily dip your cup back into the water when it's empty. That's the whole goal of the Ace of Cups. So this is definitely connected to that Seven of Cups. Do your best not to be stuck in your options and your choices, right? And then you get to go on an adventure, which is what Sagittarius needs, right? This is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is going on an adventure enthusiastically. He doesn't know where he's going. He is just ready to go. Adventures sound great, but adventures can lead to injury. Adventures can lead to pain, right? And it's like the Page of Wands knows this, right? And even though he knows that there's a risk from going into an adventure, he's just ready to go. So be ready to go. Be ready to move forward. We're all moving forward right now. So again, to me, focus on that Seven of Cups. Don't be stuck in your head too much. Have more childlike energy. Just be joyful. Everyone's so serious, right? So like Sag is just that, once you bring out that natural energy as a Sagittarius of just being more, wag your tail, Sag, right? Like, be happy, go out there, make other people laugh. Just go out and have some fun. And that's a Sagittarius thing for sure. So if you chose the blue calcite, this reading is for you, Sag. All right. Now, again, if you are still watching, if you chose the first reading, please feel free to watch, because this is Sagittarius energy. So for this group, this is for you to focus on. If you chose the blue calcite, this is for you to focus on, Sag. You start out with the Three of Swords and the King of Swords, right? So if you chose that blue calcite, you have or are experiencing some sort of heartbreak, right? The Three of Swords is one of the most challenging cards in the tarot, right? Like, whenever a challenging card comes up, like the Three of Swords, Some people get scared, or some people are just like, oh my gosh, I feel that pain. Like this is to me the scariest card, right? These are these are swords in your heart, right? So think about how you've been hurt. Think about heartache throughout your life. This is a card of obviously wounding and healing, right? So if you can tap into your oldest wounds, if you can tap into recent wounds, know that, life wounds us. People wound us. We need to be wounded for a reason, because we need to learn how to heal. Now, the key to the Three of Swords is you need to remove these swords from your heart through forgiveness. This is a card of forgiveness. How can you work on forgiving the people that have hurt you? It takes a while, right? Some people you can forgive immediately. Some people, it's hard to forgive them, right? So that's the big message that you need to come out with the Three of Swords. And then with the King of Swords, once you do this healing, you're going to have some powerful knowledge and wisdom with the King of Swords, right? Once you do this healing, knowledge and wisdom is coming your way, right? You'll be able to move forward, much more healed, obviously, maybe with the ability to heal others just by your presence, just by interacting with people. So that's how it's coming in. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. So it's interesting because both Sag groups are getting, sevens here, and the Seven of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups. This is also a card of overanalysis. This is thinking about, is your life worth it, right? Like sometimes we get to a point where we think about like, what have I done? What am I doing? What do I need to change? This is a challenging card, right? But, the thing about the Seven of Pentacles is that it really is a card of assessing what you've done, what you've worked on, asking yourself, is it worth it? And then once you do that and you process, now you can move forward. And then the next card is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is just working on one thing. Working on, it doesn't have to be just one thing, but the Eight of Pentacles is knowing what to work on. So once you practice the process of the Seven of Pentacles and you're asking yourself, what have I done in my life? Is it worth it to keep doing some of the things that I'm doing? That brings you into a better place of balance, right? And then you have the Four of Cups, right? So people, like readers will read the Four of Cups as another challenging card. I don't like to look at anything that's positive or negative in tarot and astrology. It's all like, how do you use this energy, right? So you've been analyzing your life a lot and what you've worked on, and then this reading is ending with the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is saying that from your life and your experiences and what you've gone through, you have been disappointed by these three cups, right? Now you're getting a new opportunity, which is similar to what's disappointed you. This can be a job, this can be a friendship, this can be love, right? Now, the key to the Four of Cups is, in my opinion, we should never be reluctant to refuse any new opportunity. Like, I don't think we should ever get to a place where, like, if we have the opportunity presented to us, this can be something that you like to do. This can be going out one night. Anything that gives you the opportunity to have an experience, right? Even if you feel like it could disappoint you, right? You need to learn that you've learned from these three disappointments. You have to apply what you've learned from these three disappointments. And then if this new opportunity is something that you think has potential, once you process your past disappointments here, then and apply them to this new opportunity, then you're going to do your best to make it successful. All right, so to clarify for Sag, nice. To clarify for Sag, you have strength and the Three of Pentacles, right? So this is basically saying that if you find people to work with, right? If you find the right people to just hang out with, this is a card of teamwork, right? If you find the right people in your life, like it's Three Pentacles, right? So, and it's three people. So maybe your three closest friends that you have the opportunity to spend time with, right? Work with them. Or if you're at work and there are three people that you can work with to help you, in your job, in your life, like, seek out the right people that you can work with in any way, however that resonates for you, right? Are they going to give you advice? Are you going to give them advice? It's an exchange of flow of working together, right? So once you do that, you will have strength. right? Strength, you can see here, she's putting her hand in the mouth of a lion as a display of strength. Strength is like controlling your inner demons, controlling your doubts, controlling your fears. And once you do that, you reach a place of strength. So any new opportunities that are being presented to you here, definitely process the past, right? You know, and this is a really interesting reading because it's like two groups. So it's like, and it makes sense because Sag is, you know, half horse, half human. So it's kind of opposite readings, but definitely find a way to, for this group that chose blue calcite, don't skip on any opportunities, welcome it. Be open. Don't go into it with any emotional armor, and then just find the people to work with, and you're going to end up strong. Have a good one, Sag, and enjoy your mid-month, August, and the rest of the month. Peace out, you guys.